Welcome to another RMS support tutorial. Today we'll discuss the basics of navigating through RMS and contractor mode. Now let's get started. The training objectives will cover where to get help if RMS is not accessible or if there are any errors while operating the program, understanding RMS's button layout and navigating through the program, a basic understanding of all the different sections in RMS, as well as how to use the document package functions. This training is geared towards users who already have RMS 3 installed on their machine and are new to using the program. For an in-depth guide to getting RMS installed on your computer, please see the links in the description box below. RMS, or Resident Management System, is a comprehensive system for management of construction contracts through tracking and documentation used by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. RMS incorporates both contractor and government modes. Contractor mode is differentiated from government mode based on the gold tiles that you will see throughout this demonstration. We will begin this training from the login screen. This menu will allow you to enter your username and password to get signed in. There may be times where after installation has been completed, you will notice the login screen to appear to have a No Smart Card Detected screen instead of the username and password section. This can easily be changed by clicking the If you do not have a DoD issued smart card, click here button. New users will need to create a new account by clicking the button below. For more information on how to get an account set up for the first time, please see the link in the description box below. At the top of the screen, you will notice two buttons, RMS Website and RMS Support. By clicking the RMS Website button, this will open the RMS website where you can download and install new launchers, learn more about the program, get updated about future or current outages, and more. By clicking the RMS Support button, a window will pop up with all the contact information to either call or submit trouble tickets to the help desk support staff. Clicking the Open Support Ticket button will take you to a website where you can submit all the information necessary to get assistance. For an in-depth guide to submitting a trouble ticket, please see the link in the description box of this video. Clicking the Check for Software Updates button will allow RMS to check to see if you are currently running the most updated version of RMS. In the bottom left-hand corner, you will see a Server Connections button. Clicking this button will allow you to test your connection to the RMS servers. If RMS will not run or log in, this is a great place to start internal troubleshooting. If we click Start Test, RMS will run through the connection tests and display whether your connection is successful or not. The Back button serves a couple of purposes in RMS. One is to navigate back to the previous menu, and the other is to save any information that may have been entered. The Refresh button will refresh RMS and update any new information that has been added in real time. The Help button will also be available in just about every screen you are navigating through. By clicking this button, it will provide you with familiar assistance as shown before. Let's get started by logging in. Enter your username, which is your email that you used when creating an account, as well as your password that you created. Once we have successfully logged in, we are brought to a prime contractor selection menu. A list of prime contractors you have been assigned to will be displayed. You may filter through them by prime contractor ID, contractor name, or even USACE district. Table views are provided to assist with data review. These table views are easily customized by using the drag and drop technique. Views can be customized by clicking the column title and dragging the column title to the desired position in the table. Group data according to column values in the table by dragging the column title into the gray row above the column header. Filter the data displayed by clicking on the funnel widget in the column title and selecting the desired data filters from the drop-down selection box. Order the data according to a column values by clicking on the column title to change the order of the displayed data. These table customizations will be available throughout the RMS modules. Table customization is not saved when the module is exited. Columns that are shifted to view data is temporary and not saved in a user profile. The user will need to customize tables each time they enter a screen. If you do not see any contractors listed, please contact your government representative for further guidance, as you will need to be assigned to the contracts in order to view them. If you've been recently granted access to a prime contractor and it does not show up on the list, click the Update button to refresh. We can enter a contract simply by selecting the prime contractor and either double-clicking the name or clicking the Select button at the top. Each prime contractor will have contracts assigned to work in. The contract selection menu will allow you to select the contract you wish to start working in. Just as before, select the contract and double-click to open, or click the Edit button. Entering the contract will bring us to the contract menu. Entering and modifying information related to a contract takes place in this mode. The tiles from the contract mode are displayed. At the top, along with the Back, Refresh, and Help buttons, we can see Contract Mode Home and Contract Selection buttons. These buttons will bring us to the designated sections in RMS. Action items are tasks that the government has identified critical to contract performance. The action level High, Medium, and Low are also identified by the government. The numbers in the boxes show the numbers of items that have not been completed. Click on either of the boxes to view the detailed lists. Contractor action items are the total lists of all items requiring completion by the prime contractor and its subcontractors. My action items are the number of items requiring completion by the logged in user. This is assigned in sections where a staff lookup field is set to the logged in user. The blue tiles identify the number of actions in a category indicated by the priority. Click on a tile to view a filtered list of items of the type selected. In this demonstration, there are no action items listed. Click the back button to return to the contract menu. There are 8 different tabs that make up the bulk of RMS. These tabs are categorized by administration, finances, QC, submittals, schedules, closeout, import, export, and contract reports. Depending on the permissions you have been assigned will determine whether or not you can view or make changes to the modules. The normal administrative functions of a typical contract are managed in the Administration tab. It is where the descriptive data and status of the contract are entered and the various areas for you to utilize RMS 3 in a more meaningful way for the particular contract are set up. Correspondence and RFIs pertaining to the contract are also managed in this area. The Finances module is used to track the progress of work for the purpose of requesting payment and creating and submitting progress payment requests. The QC tab is the backbone of the Corps of Engineers quality control system. Completing and maintaining the data supported in this module will help to ensure your compliance with the requirements of your contract's quality control specification. RMS 3 Submittal tab was designed around the Corps of Engineers submittal procedures. Therefore, using the tools provided in RMS 3 is the best way to ensure effective and efficient management of submittals and compliance with your contract specification section. Your QC plan should reflect the use of RMS 3 in the submission, tracking, and review of submittals. A contract requires a project schedule depicting a proposed sequence to perform the work and the intended dates for starting and completing all schedule activities. This schedule requirement is mandated by FAR 52.236 TAC 15 Schedules for Construction Contracts. Depending on the complexity of the project, the schedule may be either manually entered or imported via a network analysis system. Be sure to check the contract specifications. Closeout encompasses several activities such as real property transfers, requisitions, performance evaluations, warranty tracking, and closeout documents. Your responsibilities during this period are described in detail in Specification Section 017800, Closeout Submittals or equivalent. While the government has the capability to manage these activities in RMS 3 Government Mode, at this time, only warranty tracking and real property modules are included in Contractor Mode. The Import-Export module provides you with tools for bringing in data from other sources into RMS 3 and for saving a copy of QC Daily Report document packages outside of RMS 3. The Contract Reports tab accesses all the reports currently available in RMS. This is a useful place for referencing all up-to-date documentation. Now we will demonstrate the document package. This example will take place in the QC Daily Report document package. Document packages are used throughout RMS to facilitate signing, routing, approval, and filing of supporting electronic documents. Document packages are typically created after completion of the data entry of a record. The system will create a new package and add a PDF copy of the form to the user to sign and submit to the government. Once generated, document packages have the date set and can no longer be edited. There can be multiple packages per item and multiple files within each package. There are no limits to the number of attachments in a package. However, the maximum file size for any one attachment is 250 megabytes. There is no limit to the number of document packages that can be associated with an action. Clicking the Add button creates a new document package. The Edit button modifies an existing package, and the Delete button removes an existing package. Since we are working with the QC document package, by clicking the Report Complete box, this means that the data entry is complete for the specific report. Once the box is checked, RMS will automatically create a new document package and attach a PDF copy of the report for signing and filing. Additional backup documentation can then be added to the package as appropriate. In this demonstration, we will leave this unchecked to further explain the document package functions. For a more detailed explanation of how to complete a QC report, please see the link in the description box below. Click the Add button to continue. There are many types of files that can be attached. The blue tiles identify some examples of the more common file types that can be attached to the document package. Since there are no documents added, no types will display. You may add documents to the document package by either dragging and dropping the file onto the drag and drop tile or the attachment table, or by selecting Add. Doing so will allow us to select a document from our file system or from mobile data. In this example, we will choose a document from our file system and click Open. As stated before, we may also drag and drop a file by clicking a file and dragging it to the window. Now we have 3 different document types added to this package. Notice the different types at the top now have different numbers associated with them. To save attachments outside of RMS 3, click on the Export Selected Documents button, then select the applicable documents from the list that is shown. Signing documents is part of proper procedure with most contracts. Attached Word and PDF documents can be electronically signed in RMS. A common access card is not needed to perform this action. Click on the Sign Selected Documents button, then select the documents to be signed from the list that is shown. This action needs to be performed by the person whose signature will be added to the document. Once initiated, there is no means to change the signature name or select a name other than that of the logged in user. If the signature requires a title, enter the document title in the title box provided. RMS will automatically place the signature in the appropriate location for the document being signed unless other positions is manually selected. To select an alternate position, double-click on the signature position box to show the ellipses button. A list of alternate signature locations will be displayed. Select the desired position and click OK. Click Finish to complete the process. Enter your PIN or password, then sign. Once a document is signed, it can no longer be edited. Note, the government cannot see draft contractor documents, and the contractor cannot see draft government documents until they are marked complete. RMS will automatically assign the date in which the document is added to the document package. This date cannot be modified. The Edit Document feature is only available on unsigned documents. Once a document is electronically signed in RMS, the document is no longer editable. Editable document types in the document packages are Word, Excel, PowerPoint, text, and CSV. Select the View Document button to open the document in read-only view mode. RMS automatically names the document with the package and file name. Although this field is editable, the document title is used to identify the document in PCF, so it is recommended not to change the prefix. The description is a memo field that can be used to describe, summarize, or place notes about the document. The manually signed by contractor and government boxes will be checked if the document was attached to the document package by the contractor and signed outside of RMS. Before the government can act on a document package or complete an action to which a document package is attached, the document package must be completed. To indicate a document package is complete, click on the Submit for Review button. Take the time to ensure that all documents requiring your signature have been signed and confirmed in the Signature Status column to avoid having the package rejected. The document package is now complete and ready to send to the government. Click on the back button to return to the previous screen. In the Status column, we can see In Review has been added. Once the government has accepted or rejected this package, the status will reflect accordingly. In summary, we discussed the basics of navigating through RMS in contractor mode and took an in-depth look at document packages. As a reminder, you should always contact your government representative if there are any questions regarding inputting any information or making any changes to the contract modules. Although RMS is designed to be as user-friendly as possible, there are always possibilities of not fully understanding how to properly navigate through this program. If there are any technical difficulties such as error messages, crashes, or inability to access the program, please contact the RMS Support Help Desk by submitting a support ticket. Links to our contact information will be provided in the description of this video. We hope you found this video informative, and thank you for watching.